how to make her chase you like she can't afford to lose you.
I know that sounds exaggerated. I know it sounds dramatic. But if you truly understand what I'm about to explain, attraction will stop feeling confusing and start feeling controlled. Before we go any further, I need to give you a warning. This isn't simple advice. This isn't about pickup lines. This isn't about copying someone else's personality. What I'm about to explain requires discipline, emotional control, and awareness. And if you master it, the entire dynamic between you and women shifts forever. Everything is built on one rule. Let her conclude. Let her be the one who decides she wants you. Let her believe she chose you. The moment you try to convince someone to like you, you hand them power. The moment you start explaining why you're a good guy, why you'd be perfect together, why you're different, you lose tension. Convincing is just begging in sophisticated language. It's persuasion wrapped in insecurity. And insecurity leaks no matter how confident your tone sounds. Most men think attraction grows when they present their best qualities clearly. They think clarity builds comfort. But attraction doesn't grow from clarity. It grows from curiosity. It grows from emotional uncertainty mixed with safety. When you explain everything about yourself, her brain relaxes. When you leave space, her brain activates. And whatever the brain works to understand, it attaches to. Remember this forever. Attraction is strongest when it feels self-generated. If she feels something because you told her to, it's weak. If she feels something because she discovered it, it's powerful. The human mind protects what it believes it created. If you say you're confident, she evaluates it. If she concludes you're confident, she defends it. If you say you're different, she compares you. If she discovers you're different, she invests. That's the shift. You stop being the advertiser and you become the experience. There are two types of men in every woman's story, the performer and the presence. The performer talks too much. He lists his goals, his discipline, his ambitions, his loyalty. He thinks he's building value, but what he's really doing is trying to control her perception, and control kills mystery. The presence is different. He's calm, he's observant. He's not rushing to impress. He doesn't overreact to tests. He doesn't fill every silence with nervous words. He's comfortable being slightly misunderstood, and that comfort creates gravity. The more you try to be interesting, the more ordinary you look. The less you try, the more intriguing you become, because mystery keeps the mind awake. When you explain yourself fully, you close the loop. Her brain says, "Got it," and moves on. When you answer selectively, when you smile without explaining why, when you pause before responding, you leave loops open. And open loops replay. Here's where you shift practically. Stop trying to win her approval. Start evaluating whether she earns yours. That internal switch changes your energy immediately. Control rhythm. If she leans in emotionally, don't immediately match her intensity. Slow down slightly. If she pulls back, don't chase. Stay steady. Emotional steadiness is rare, and rarity is attractive. Most people are reactive. When you become non-reactive, you feel powerful without trying to dominate. Next principle, leave at the peak. If the vibe is high and the tension is perfect, don't drain it. End it. When you stay until the energy fades, you train her nervous system to associate you with decline. When you leave at the high, you associate yourself with elevation. Unfinished moments stick in memory longer than completed ones. Her brain will replay the best part because it didn't fully resolve. That replay becomes missing. But understand this clearly. Absence only works if presence was rich. If you're dull, distance feels like relief. If you're grounded, playful, emotionally controlled, distance feels like intrigue. You're not playing games, you're pacing energy. Warm but not consuming. Interested but not desperate. Engaged but never chasing. On text, don't narrate your entire day. Don't reply instantly every time. Respond when you're free and focused, not trained. If she double texts, respond normally. No apology, no explanation. Explanation creates closure. Slight unpredictability creates tension. If she asks what you are too early, give warmth without surrendering mystery. Always remember calibration. Attraction thrives in balanced tension, not chaos. The deeper layer here is self-generated desire. The more she invests mentally, the more she values emotionally. When she's wondering what you're thinking, replaying what you meant, trying to decode your tone, she's building emotional investment. And once someone invests, their mind protects that investment. That's when chasing begins naturally. Not because you demanded it, not because you manipulated her, but because her own mind decided you're valuable. And people protect their own decisions with intensity. So next time you feel the urge to prove yourself, pause. Let silence carry weight. Let mystery exist. Let her connect the dots. Because the moment she believes she discovered something rare in you is the moment she refuses to lose it. And when she feels like she chose you, her ego will defend that choice. That's when the dynamic flips. You're no longer trying to be liked. You're simply being experienced. Calm, grounded, slightly unpredictable, controlled. Say less, mean more. Leave space, let her think. And once she starts thinking about you when you're not there, the chase has already begun. This is all for today. See you in the next one.